Hey girly paps, this is a very last minute video I'm doing to talk about one of the best romance books I've ever read, like period. It's a new Emily Henry book, Funny Story. It is so good. Like, I'm literally just doing this because none of my friends would like to hear me talk about this book. I have very few friends who like to read in general, but like especially like a little good romance book. Like, it's very much, I primarily read a good romance book half the time, and I feel like I don't know many people who are kind of the same, so I was like, I'll talk about this here. I know my room is such a mess. I probably should have cleaned up a little bit, but it's fine. Let me give you a little teaser. It's basically about this girl's about to get married. Her fiance goes on a bachelorette party. Yeah, he went on a bachelorette party. He went on a bachelor party, and of course the girl best friend freaking confesses her love, and he comes back and is like, right, I actually bought the house, so you need to find somewhere to live. I'm gonna go and like, you take your time. And she's like, the fuck? Best friend basically had years to confess and waited until he was engaged to confess her feelings, and now the original girl, what's her name again? Daphne is living with the girl best friend's ex-boyfriend, and it's basically like a slow burn. I absolutely loved the premise. Oh god, my hair. I loved the premise because like the girl best friend is always the girl best friend. I'm telling you, no man of mine will be having a girl best friend. Find female friends, girl best friend. So suspicious. I also feel like moving to another like state or whatever, I think they're in America, for like a partner is probably like really common, and I feel like it happens everywhere, like different country, different county, wherever you're going, like people do this all the time. And it is kind of like, she just, from here on out, it's spoilers, but basically she makes her own life before she ends up with the guy Miles, which I think is like so secure, because she's like, if this doesn't work out, I want to continue living here. I want my own place. I want my own friends. I want all this. And I loved the fake dating trope. I loved like the development and the build up. The only thing I would say is that at the very, very end, when they're having their confession and everything, I kind of felt a bit rushed. And I feel like if it was a bit longer, maybe there would have been a bit more like settlement and I would have been happy. It's kind of the same thing in Bridgerton, when in the third season the love confession wasn't it for me. I think I need a bit more of a slow burn, and I need to like build up to that, especially because they both in this book did like each other. Also, cover so pretty. Maybe I'll show you properly, but they both did like each other the way, and they both knew that they liked each other. It's just the fact that like his actions, her actions, things were a bit like, oh, like how is it gonna go, do you know? It's the cover. So pretty. Like at the very end, the couples, like their exes come back to them and want more. They're like, actually I want you back, and it becomes like this really weird confusing thing, because that's the only reason they broke up in the first place. And then Miles and Daphne are like, are they gonna go back to their exes about the other one? And I'm just like, obviously fucking not. Like, I know that it's like human nature and everything, but in my head I'm like, if a guy elected that, why did I like him in the first place? Maybe it's just me. I also really like the side characters. I like that there was like a development. I liked her job. I like that it's not like a teacher. Okay, that seems like I'm being rude towards teachers. I like that it's like creative. Like, she's a librarian who likes being around kids and stuff, so it's kind of more of a turn on a teacher. And he's like a bartender, and he just like shows her how to be more loose, but she's kind of like a bit uptight and she's learning, like, you know. I like a bit of opposites attract as well. When I was picturing this visually, basically her the ex-fiance is like really tall and he's really short, and I'm always like, this is so interesting. Like, how do I picture this? How do I want to picture this? That was the book. You should definitely buy this. It's so good. I've read Happy Place, Book Lovers, You and Me on Vacation. I haven't read Beach Read. I also know it's called People We Meet on Vacation in some countries, and I don't understand why. Maybe someone could explain that to me, because as far as I'm aware, it's like her friend that anyway, I ran out of storage, but thank you for watching.